All right, how's everybody doing? Can you guys give me a sound check? Type in a 1 if you guys can hear me. You can't hear me? How'd you know? All right. We'll get started in just a little bit. Just waiting for the latecomers to log in. Oh, you don't hear anything? Huh. That's weird. Let me take a look here. Well, YouTube's able to hear me. Hold on. Let me see what I can do here. All right. All right. So we should be good now. How's good? So everybody on YouTube can hear me. How about here in the room? Guys, type in. Let me give me a sound check. Okay, cool. So Brian can hear me. Johnny can hear me. And my phone's ringing at the same time. So Susan can hear me. John, Red, Mondif. Okay, good. Good. All right, we'll get started in just a little bit. Hey, how's it going, Rudolph? So, give it a couple minutes, and we will get started, all right? Let me just turn off my phone, put it on silent, and get ready for today's session. As always, I'm going to let a couple late people dribble in, because I know a lot of people, suddenly get a notification at 6:30. Oh, shoot, 6:30, it's time for the webinar. And then they start logging in. And most people, I found that out yesterday. Yesterday we did a session on stocks, the fundamental and technical analysis and all that. And I know a lot of people were tuning in late for that. So we're going to get started in just a little bit. Let me just turn on the recording. Okay, FX. Let me turn that recording on. Day 2, Forex. Okay. Cool. So, where's everybody tuning in from? Type in where you guys are from. Chile. Nice. Arizona. Great. That's where Jared's from. New York. Great. New York. Nice. New York's in the house. I'm here in Long Island, New York. All right. All right. Germany. Wow. So people from all over. We got Chile, Arizona, Scottsdale, New York, Germany. Awesome. What about people on YouTube? Where are you guys from? Tennessee. So I'm streaming this event on YouTube as well. So we got Tennessee in the house, San Francisco. Sweet. Good. Got a good mix from a bunch of different places. So today we're going to be talking about Forex. All right, Wisconsin. Nice. So today we're going to be talking about Forex, day 2 of our 4-day triple threat event. All right, so the day 1 yesterday we talked about stocks, the difference between fundamental, technical analysis, and just the foundational elements of what trading really is, right? How does trading actually work, right? The emotions, the fear and greed. So that's what we talked about yesterday. It was an awesome session. I really loved and really enjoyed teaching yesterday's session. I hope you guys did too. If you missed the event, the replay is live for another 48 hours. Okay. So the replay is live for another 48 hours. It should be in your email inbox or if spam folder, maybe if it landed over there. And there's also on our Facebook and Twitter accounts, there's a replay of yesterday's event. If you missed it, it's live for another 48 hours, so watch it if you haven't already done so, okay? And then we are going to also today be talking about Forex, right? Because my personal opinion is if you're a trader, right, and if you know one style of trading, like once you've learned how trading actually works, once you've learned the patterns, the strategies, the technical analysis, and the basic concepts of trading, you can actually apply the same concepts in any form of trading, be it stocks, be it Forex, be it options, be it cryptocurrencies. Because once you really understand charts, you can pretty much trade anything that has a chart, right? Futures, Forex, options, anything at all, once you know how to read charts. So that's what we are trying to do here, is to turn you into a wholesome trader that's not just like, hey, I'm just a Forex trader or I'm just a stocks trader, right? If you open up a brokerage account these days, especially like Interactive Brokers, which is the broker that I use, in one account, you can trade stocks, Forex, and options and futures, right? So why limit yourself to one style, right? Just trade where you get the best opportunity, where you get the best patterns, right? That's what you should be focusing on. So that's why I held this event, so people can get at least the basics down for both stocks, options, Forex, right? And then you could decide. You don't have to trade all at once. But the natural progression of a trader is you start with one style, you start seeing a little bit of success, right? Maybe you get a little bit consistent, and then you start adding styles, right? Because if you can make, $100,000, $200,000 trading stocks, how about you add Forex and maybe make another additional 50, 60 grand? Maybe, or you start with Forex, you're making, good 6-figure income. Why not add stocks on the side? Maybe just increase your income just a little bit, right? And options obviously are a great way to, trade stocks, which we're going to talk about in tomorrow's session. So make sure you tune in, same time, same room. We'll be talking about options tomorrow. But today I want to talk to you about Forex, okay? So just to get an idea, who was here for yesterday's session? Type in a 1 if you were here for yesterday's session. Okay, so Antonio was there, Frank was there. Okay, Bryant, Johnny. Okay, good. So you got a lot of you guys were in there, but you missed the first hour. Okay, then definitely make sure you watch the recording. All right, definitely watch the recording because the first hour was actually the best hour, I think. Right. So what do you guys think? Just to get feedback, so I know where to go from here. What did you guys think of yesterday's session? I know it was a little bit foundational. So if you've been trading for any length of time, you probably already knew a lot of it. But I hope it made sense. Because my goal is pretty simple: is just to simplify trading and drill it down to its basic elements. So today, what I have is we're gonna be splitting the session into two. Okay. We're going to be splitting the session into two today, which is what we're going to do is first I'm going to go through the slides, right? We're going to go through the slides first, and we're going to be talking about what Forex actually is, kind of give you, the basics. And then from there, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be opening up my charts, and we're actually going to analyze some currency pairs, right? And, maybe even find some trades, and then we'll go from there. I'll review some trades that I took and why I took them, so you can understand why I take those trades. And my guarantee, my promise to you guys by the end of today's session is you're going to have at least 1 or 2 basic strategies that you can start applying right after you log off, okay? And as always, I'm also, at the end, I'm going to be giving you an opportunity to, if you are looking to take this further, to sign up for our Forex program. So I'm going to give you that opportunity at the very end. So make sure you stay tuned for that, okay? All right, so let's get started. So again, stick around for the till the end for a special offer and special bonus. So definitely stick around for the very end. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Anmol Singh, right? I'm the founder and CEO of Live Traders. We founded Live Traders in 2015, and since then we've been ranked, the number one education firm 3 years in a row. Okay, so sound is breaking up, I hear. Steve and Michael are saying sound breaking up. Is the sound breaking up for everybody too, or no? No? Sounds good? Okay. All right, so in that, I would suggest Steve and Michael to maybe, log off and back in, and then the sound should be back to normal, okay? It's also because maybe you're on your phone, so sometimes, webinars on the phone are sometimes not reliable, so that's potentially another reason. All right. All right, good. So again, just a little bit about me. I've been trading for 9 years, right? I started trading in 2010, so I'm on my 9th year of trading the markets. And in 2015, I started livetraders.com, and just as a way to, guide uninformed traders, and also just to dispel the myths that are, given on the internet, right? Because, I've traded on the New York Stock Exchange before. I've been trading for a proprietary trading firm. when I was in New York City. So I traded for a prop firm back there. Was one of their top traders at that time in about 2013 and 14. And in 15, I kind of left the firm and started on my own because there's no reason to share profits with a firm when you already have the money and you don't need their capital, right? So this is me at the New York Stock Exchange. I've been down many, many times, chat with some floor trader friends of mine, chat with them, kind of get an idea. And I was also there for some IPOs where they were ringing the opening bell. So I've been down there, ringing the opening bell along with, it was KDMN stock, Cardamom, right? So I was there right at the floor during their IPO, initial public offering, when they were launching it in the New York Stock Exchange. Yes, so there is supposed to be a picture right over here. You should be able to see the slides, right? You guys should be able to see the slides right now. You don't see the slides? Well, what's going on? What about everybody else? You can, right? Okay. All right, hold on. Let me do this. All right, now maybe hopefully you should be able to see the slides. Okay. So I'm going to keep going. Tech gremlins always keep happening, so don't worry about it. If you missed the presentation, I am going to be recording this, and I will be posting the recording for 24 hours, so don't worry about that. So, so I just, the reason I put this picture up is, not to brag, but just to let you know, because there's so many people, right, on internet that are pretending to be like great Forex traders, great stock traders, right? And they have really brilliant Instagram accounts with beautiful pictures. Unfortunately, I don't have a beautiful account. Like a lot of these marketing people, I just kind of post what I want to post. But the reason I put this out there is because, on the New York Stock Exchange, you can't just go inside. Okay, they don't let people visit inside. You need to have a visit. You have to have a pass. You have to have somebody to sponsor you. So for me, I could go there anytime. I got floor trader friends. They'll give me a pass. I'll get in. And it's all, it's a done deal. So that's why I put it up there, because it's easy to take pictures outside the New York Stock Exchange. It's easy to take a picture with a Wall Street bull, but it's a whole different story being inside at the top, right? I was there ringing the opening bell as well one of the times. So stick around till the end for a very special bonus, but let's get started. All right. So again, just a standard disclaimer, which we always give before any presentation, and I gave that yesterday also. So again, all the information that I provide today is obviously for educational purposes. I am not a registered broker or, a registered investment advisor, none of those. As we learned yesterday, registered investment advisors, fund managers, most of them underperform the market. So just because somebody is registered does not mean they know what they're talking about, as we looked at yesterday. And obviously that trading in the markets in any capacity does involve risk, right? And there is a risk of loss, as everybody knows, right? Trading is not risk-free. You're not going to win every single time. You are going to have losing trades. But as long as you know what you're doing, right? As long as you know what you're doing, it will make sense, right? As long as you know what you're doing, it will make sense, and you will do okay. Okay? So and I'm also going to, as I said yesterday, I'm going to go one step further and say, it's not that you might lose money in the markets. I mean, you will. Everybody does. Everybody has losing trades, and you will have losing trades on this time as well.
That guy's all paid out, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So you are going to have losing trades, right? It's just the fact of trading the markets. But as long as you know what you're doing, you have a strategy, you're going to win way more often than lose. Okay? All right. So quick notes before we get started with the presentation. I know we are all expert multitaskers, right? If you're anything like me, you probably have 10, 15 browser tabs open. You have your phone open, Facebook's open on your phone, maybe Instagram's open. But, for this webinar, for this opportunity, I really want your full undivided attention. I really do. So one piece of suggestion, right? Please shut off your cell phones. Put them on silent at least. Close your browser tabs, your Skypes, your Facebook. Right? And just sit back and listen with an open mind. Okay? Just listen with an open mind. So I just wanted to show you what some of our Forex members think, right? What our clients think about us. These are all the testimonials from the Twitter account. Thanks, Anmol. I'm up more than 70%. I learned a lot on how you manage trades during a down market and a choppy market. Kudos, right? And here's Amir saying, finally I found real people who are teaching and helping me to grow my trading account. Anmol is the best. Thank you. And then here's Karan saying, nice profit since December. I am increasing my investment now. Good going. All right, and then here you can read the comments here. Thank you, Anmol. I joined partial way in March, and my balance of the account is already up 20%. I know not every month's like this, but it's just an awesome start. Right? Nice calls with live traders. I took a few that were in profit. Love the 9 a.m. group with Dale and the team. And here I have built the trust to invest more and follow my signals, which I don't recommend, by the way. I want everybody to learn and not just follow my trades. I mean, you can follow my trades and you will make money, but that's not the goal that we are here for, right? I want you to learn why I take these trades, and so that you know what you're doing and you're not just becoming a follower, right? You actually learn the strategy so you can do it yourself. Okay? All right. So here, this is one of my students, actually, Marco, right? And check this out. He sent me his P&L. Up 62% in 6 months following my signals. You are the one. And this is his P&L. And this is his account. Look at it. This is his account information. It's pretty small, but you can see how it was chopping. And right here is when he joined us. And look at how his equity curve started to trend higher, right? Now, I'm not showing you this to brag or say, oh, look at me. I'm not saying it for that. All right? I'm just saying it to show you that these are actual real people that were previously not getting the results and now are. So if they can do it, then, so can you. All right? So what's today's agenda? Today's agenda is I'm going to show you, obviously, why live traders is the real deal, right? No fluff, just results. And you'll see how I generated a verified return of $170.97 for me and my investors. You'll learn how to kickstart your own trading career, right? So if this sounds like you, then you definitely need to pay attention if you want to learn all these things. This will be life-changing, okay? So if I can do it, then so can you. All right, so these are my results, okay? This is my 2016 and 17 results. I have to upload the slides. Obviously, I want to put my 18 and 19 results soon here. But you can see here on the on MT app, it shows it right here. Track record verified, trading privilege verified. It says manual, which basically means that it's me actually executing the trade. It's not a robot. It says real account here, my name. And this is my return from 16. It was up 78.1%, right? From June 2016 to October 2016, right? Equity curve nicely moving higher. And this is from October 2016 to April 17, additional 92%. Additional. So that's how I got to that 170% return. Again, had a choppy period, make in, lose in, sideways, and then suddenly I hit a nice streak, and that created the returns for me and my investors. So, I just want you to imagine something real quick, right? So, imagine you're at your home, right? You're walking to the home office, which for most people is just down the hall, right? If you're in a studio apartment, it's right there where you wake up, okay? You open your trading platform. You're looking at different currency pairs, right? You're looking at the euro, you're looking at the pound, you're looking at the Swiss, and then you find your favorite currency pair with a nice pattern, right? And with the 3 things we talked about yesterday, entry, stop loss, and target. Once you have that, you pick your favorite, right? You trade them for nice profits, and then you can do whatever you want. You can hit the gym. You can go play golf. If you're like me, you can take a nap and go back to sleep, okay? If you're like Jared, you can take your kids out, right? Take them to school, pick them up from school, do whatever you got to do. And then you can also travel and trade. All you really need is an internet and a laptop or a smartphone, right? Trading on the go with the mobile application is super easy these days. And, in my opinion, trading Forex is way easier on the go than trading stocks. And the reason I say that is because when you're trading on Forex on the go, okay, all you really need is a charting platform, right? I use TradingView, tradingview.com. It's like $29 something a month, okay? It's on your browser. You don't even need to download an app, so you can do this on a Mac or an iPad. Open up the charts, look at your favorite currency pairs, and then I open up my mobile phone app. So the trading platform that I use is MetaTrader 4. I'm going to type it in here so you guys have it. MetaTrader 4, or short for MT4. So that's the platform that I use when I trade Forex, okay? The best part is they have a mobile application. You can download it on your Android, iOS, your tablet, and it's super simple. Let me actually see if I can get my webcam up. All right. By the way, here's me. Do you like the t-shirt? It says trade like you have a pair, which is stand for currency pair, right? Here's the pound, here's the the Swiss, here's the yen, here's the US dollar. So it's trade like you have a pair, your favorite currency pair. Okay? So I want to show you the mobile app real quick. Hold on one second. I want to show you the mobile app. So right on here, I don't know if you guys can see, here's the mobile application. Hold on, let me see if I can open it up for you. So it's opening here. Hold on one second. Yeah, so right here on your phone. Nope, it's too bright. You can't see it. Let it focus. There you go. So you have your mobile application right on your phone where you have all the currency codes right here. See that? All the currency codes are here. And all I got to do is I'll tap it. Okay? And I'll click open chart. See that open chart? There you go. I click open chart. And right on the palm of my hand, I have a full candlestick chart. Okay, I can put moving averages on it. I can change the color of the charts. Everything is right on my phone. Beautiful charts. I can draw trend lines on it. Right, I can zoom in, zoom out. Right on my phone. And right on my phone, I can even put an order in. Right, I'm not going to put an order in because this is real money. But I'll just show you real quick. Right, so right over here, I click open order. Okay. Let's wait for this camera to zoom in. Right here, I can place my order. I can place my stop loss. I can place my target, right? Which kind of order I want to use. I click buy or sell. Boom. Right on my phone, I can trade Forex. That's the best part about trading currencies, that you could do everything on the palm of your phone. You don't need to have 3 or 4 monitors, 5 monitors, anything like that, fancy. You can if you want to, but you don't need it. Right? Everything can be done on your phone. So that's the best thing that I like about trading Forex. Okay. Now, what other business can give you that life? Tell me one other business, okay? What other business can you wake up, go down to your home office or your phone, right? Trade from there, make some money, and then do whatever you got to do for the rest of the day, right? What other business can give you that life, right? None. There is none. Trading is the only business that can allow you that lifestyle, or maybe some internet business, right? Some people do really well on Amazon, selling stuff on Amazon or whatnot. But apart from that, trading is the only business that you can actually do that. Okay? So, and I'm talking about this life, right? This is me traveling. This is Vegas, right? Wynn Resorts, penthouse. Here it is, my MacBook Pro. Open it up, take the trades, done. And I could go enjoy Vegas. Here's me in Macau doing the world's highest bungee jump, right? This is me shooting some guns, right? This is me in India. Beautiful, open view pool. I'm just chilling there, and nothing fancy, but here's me at Starbucks. Okay, here's me in Starbucks, right? Here's my little Starbucks coffee. I take my laptop to Starbucks, open up my laptop, open up the charting platform, draw my trend lines, take the trade while I'm having coffee. And the reason I like to do that is because I don't like to sit at home, right? It's kind of boring for me just to open up my platform, and just kind of trade alone. It's kind of boring. I like to go to Starbucks. There's people around. I'm trading, having my coffee, just kind of being social. And then obviously people ask, hey, what are you doing? And then the conversation starts. And people always love when you tell them you're a trader. You get so many questions, people asking you about this or that. I love it. It's most people don't know about trading, so they always ask, at the time. So that's another way to strike conversations with people, So, if this is what you would like to have in your life, I just want to see if people are interested in something like this. So type in a hell yeah. All right. Type in a hell yeah in the chat box. If this is something that maybe in the future or maybe now you can see yourself doing. Can you see yourself doing this? All right. Can you really see yourself doing this, guys? All right. John's typing hell yeah. Dan, Steve, Chris, Frank, Veet. Okay. Good. Good. And the reason I ask you to type these things is because it's kind of subconscious, right? Because if you don't believe you can do it, if you don't believe this is available to you, then how are you going to do it? So the reason I get you guys to type these things is because, so it's like a commitment you're making, right? It's kind of like, I'm very spiritual, so it's like you throw it out in the universe, right? Hell yeah, I can do it. Right? So I got Susan on YouTube who's saying, heck yeah. All right, good. Good. Awesome. So I want to just quickly review this one slide that we talked about yesterday. Okay? So we talked about this slide yesterday in yesterday's presentation, but I'm just going to quickly recap for those who were not able to make it or either missed out on the first event. Okay? Again, I simply repeat, at its very core, trading is simply a game of statistical probability. And the reason I get this slide in every single event that I do, because people for some reason think having this magic indicator, magic robot, or magic pattern, right? This bullish engulfing doji abandoned baby, a weird pattern, right? They think that's what trading is. It's not. Trading, as I said yesterday, is a game of simply statistical probability. Okay? Just like a casino. A casino has roulette blackjack. They have a 0.4% edge, right? They give you free drinks. They give you everything. The reason they do that is because they know the more you play, the more you're going to lose. The more you're going to lose, the more they're going to make. So they have a very small edge, but it's an edge. So same thing with trading. Trading is a game of statistical probability. Once you find your edge, that's what makes the money. So no matter how great a setup is, it could still fail. No matter how poor a trading strategy is, it could still work now and again, right? I mean, even a broken clock is right twice in a day, right? Even a broken clock is right twice in a day. If you flip a coin, it's going to be head or tails. So no matter how poor a setup is, it could still have winning trades. No matter how great a setup is, it could still fail. So what I'm trying to say is the key to being a profitable trader is all about consistency. You have to be consistent, okay? Without consistency, it's not going to work. So a great strategy is one that you can do every single day, day in and day out, right? That's trading. So approaching trading each day and each individual trade the same way every day, that's what gives us an edge. And then through proper trade and money management, we simply let this edge make money for us. So again, just going to give you the same analogy that I did yesterday. If you stop all your trades when you lose $100, what's that going to ensure? That ensures all your losses are the same at $100. What if you take profit every single time at $200 when you hit $200, right? So either you lose 100 or you make a 200 on a trade. That ensures your win-loss ratio is 2-to-1, right? Now, if your win-loss ratio is 2-to-1, even if you're right 34% of the time, you're going to make money, right? Because if 34% of the time you make $200, what do you make? Well, you make $6,800, right? Now, if 66% of the time you lose $100, what do you lose? $6,600. So even if you're right 34% of the time, you can still be a profitable trader. Think about that for a second. So what I'm really trying to say is you can take 100 trades, right? And you can lose on 66 of those trades. You can lose 66 out of 100 trades and still end up making money, right? Now, obviously, with the strategies and stuff that I'm going to teach you, it's not going to be 34%. It's going to be over 50, 60%. Now, let's say we have 60% win rate. 60 times we win $200. What do we make? $1,200, right? Now, 40 times we lose 100. What do we lose? $400. So I'm still profitable by $800. That's what I mean when I'm trying to say it's a game of statistics. It's a game of statistical probability. Good trading, professional trading is not about adrenaline. Good trading, professional trading is not about having monster winners, right? It's not about hitting a home run. It's about hitting those singles, doubles. Keep hitting them. And your profits will consistently add up, okay? So that's what I'm trying to say when I say, it's a statistical probability game. So obviously, in order to do this, we need a solid foundation of technical analysis, as well as reliable trade and money management techniques. There are many different strategies in trading and many different ways to manage a trade. Your job is to choose one or two of these strategies and patterns and simply apply a straightforward money management approach and then duplicate this process every single day, right? The simple, organized, consistent trader makes money. The overcomplicated, right? Some people have like spaghetti charts. On their charts, they have like 55 moving averages. They have like the RSI, the MACD. They have all these indicators, but they can't even see the freaking chart. They can't actually see what the price is doing, which is the most important thing, right? So the overcomplicated, unorganized, inconsistent trader generally will quit out of frustration. And we get traders all the time. I have people on YouTube who are watching videos, and I have people on Instagram and Twitter that have been trading for a while. They've been following us, but maybe 6 months later they quit. Why? Because they never actually commit to themselves. They never actually committed some capital, took the course, learned the strategies, and actually executed on it. They were just like, let me do this guy's indicator. Oh, this guy just sent me his new Forex signals. This guy sent me a nice Forex trading robot. Let me try this. Let me try that. And what ends up happening? 4, 5, 6 months later, they're not around anymore, right? Whereas a consistent, organized trader will come in, say, all right, I'm doing this, right? I'm signing up for the program, and I'm going to commit myself to follow this for the next 6 months, and there's no reason you're not going to make money. I can pretty much assure you that. Okay? So keep in mind, these comments that I'm making are from years of experience, and I've been through the ups and downs that this business presents us. Really, I have been through many downs, okay? Many downs. But if you have reliable trade and money management, and you go through the ups and downs, what it gives you is the secrets of trading success. Now, there are no secrets. The only secret is finding an edge. Once you find an edge, you just keep trading. You keep pushing the button, and the results will take care of themselves. Okay? So then, let me ask you this. Then why do so many people struggle then, right? If it's that easy, if it's that simple, why do so many people struggle? Here's the reason why. Because trading is a very challenging endeavor, right? It is not a get-rich-quick type of business. I'm sorry. I hope to break it to you. I hate to break it to you, because I know you probably looked at somebody's Facebook ad or somebody's YouTube ad that told you it's so easy, you can make a ton of money. But trading is not a get-rich-quick type of business. And usually it takes time to learn how to make money, right? Because here's the thing. Anybody can teach you how to trade. Anybody can teach you how to trade. Anybody can teach you strategies. But it takes something real special to learn how to make money. And there's a very big difference, right? Anybody can teach you how to trade, but teaching you how to make money, that's a whole different ballgame, okay? So unfortunately, what happens is most traders enter this industry thinking, oh, it can't be that hard, right? I will immediately make a lot of money. This guy's selling his penny stock program. I'm going to be the next penny stock millionaire. It doesn't work like that, right? They're trying to make money in a short amount of time. That's not how it works, okay? This is extremely, extremely naive, okay? Good trading is often, very boring. If you're enjoying, you love the adrenaline, you love the movements in the market, you're doing it wrong. Professional trading is very boring, but it's also very, very rewarding, okay? All right, so, because the thing what happens is most people have had prior success in their career, right? Maybe you've had a beautiful, nice job. Maybe you're a doctor, you're a lawyer, you worked for IBM, you worked for, nice corporate firms, and you've been very successful in your life so far. So then you come into the trading, you're like, hey, it can't be that hard. I got a PhD in this, right? I've finished my master's degree. It can't be this hard. But here's the thing. Markets don't care what your prior experience is. Markets don't care about your prior background. It don't care. Markets move the way they move. And you have to learn the movements of the market. So from my experience, right, it generally takes traders 2 to 3 times longer than what they think it needs to succeed. So if you think it's going to take you 3 months to succeed, make it 6 months, make it 9 months. If you think it's going to take you 6 months to succeed, make it 12 months, right? It usually almost always takes 2 to 3 times longer than what you think to succeed. Now, that's not to say that some people don't pick it up very quickly. I mean, I've had students that I did one-on-one coaching with, right? And 3 months later, they're already making money. I've had a person who was with me for like a year. 1 year later, he has his own hedge fund, right? So there are people who can pick it up really quickly. I mean, I picked it up pretty quickly, but it's also because I put in a lot of time, right? It's not about, oh, I've been trading for 6 months, I'm not making it. Doesn't matter, right? How many hours are you putting in those 6 months, right? How many hours are you putting in those 6 months? That's the question, right? I got it in 6 months. The reason I got it in 6 months is because for the 6 months, I was like trading. I was tracking my trades, keeping a detailed record, right? I used to track my emotions, record myself actually trading. I used to actually videotape myself trading and look at it later. It was actually pretty funny. One time I like recorded myself trading, like literally video recording and screen at the same time. I highly recommend this to everybody, right? So there's a video and side by side there's my charts. And I'm trading and I'm watching myself trade, and suddenly it hasn't even hit my target and I'm getting out, and I could see myself biting my nails. And I'm watching the video and I'm saying, what the heck are you doing, Admul? Why are you getting out? It's done nothing wrong. The trade's going in your favor. Why are you getting out early? Right? So sometimes videotaping yourself has been pretty helpful, for me. So that's why you got it quickly if you're doing the work. Now, that's not the exception. It's the exception, not the rule, though. Right? The problem with this is that most people think they're going to be the exception. Right? By definition, it's impossible, right? So one of the main reasons people struggle and ultimately fail is that because of their timeline for success is too nearsighted. Right? I think there's a great quote. I think it was Tony Robbins' quote, is that people overestimate what they can achieve in 1 year, but they highly underestimate what they can achieve in 10 years. Right? Seriously. People overestimate what they can achieve in 1 year, but they highly underestimate what they can achieve in 10 years. Right? So to be successful, you have to work hard. You have to be tremendously objective with yourself. And most importantly, choose a trading style that is conducive to your personality. Too many traders try to copy someone else's style. While there are some things you can emulate, right? Like you can copy my style, but your bigger idea is that your main trading approach has to come from within, right? Based on your personality. So which you will truly learn in the trenches of the market, which comes from experience and taking many trades, taking winners, taking losses. So that's the single biggest reason traders struggle. They fail to realize that successful trading is simply a matter of managing your emotions and then letting your statistical odds play out. That is trading. Okay? So now that we've talked about trading, let's kind of dive into what the heck is this Forex market. So the Forex market is short for the foreign exchange markets. Okay? The currency market, so to speak. That's Forex. Forex stands for foreign exchange. Now, Forex is a $5 trillion market, guys. It's a $5 trillion with a T dollar market. Dead simple. Okay? Now, check this out. Forex markets by itself is a $5 trillion market. Now, by average, check out the stock markets. The Tokyo Stock Exchange, about $19 billion. The London Stock Exchange, about $7.2 billion. The New York Stock Exchange is $22.4 billion. You combine all of the world's stock exchanges, you still won't get the $5 trillion that the Forex markets trade every single day. Okay? So, in a nutshell, wow, by the way, it just started raining here in New York. It's raining real heavy out of nowhere. It was sunny and now it's starting to rain. Anyways, off topic. So, Forex is basically buying and selling of currency. Okay? So that's it. You're buying and selling currency. Buying of one currency against another. So when people say, oh, Euro USD, right? If you're new to Forex, you will have seen that, right? People say, oh, Euro USD. What do they mean when they say Euro USD? What basically it means, if you buy, right, or if you go long Euro USD, what it basically means, you're buying the euro and simultaneously selling the dollar. Does that make sense? So going long Euro USD basically means you're buying the euro and you're selling the dollar. Now, you're not doing that separately. You're not going out in the market and buying a euro and selling the dollar. You do it together. You just go long Euro USD. So what that basically means is you're bullish the euro against the dollar. So you think the euro is going to strengthen against the USD, right? Against the dollar. Now, by that same example, if you short Euro USD, you're basically saying the euro is going to go down against the dollar, right? That's what you're trying to say. Now, these are some of the main currency pairs, right? The United States has the US dollar. Its symbol is USD. The euro has a symbol of EUR, right? Which is the euro. Japan has JPY, which is the yen, right? and Great Britain has GBP, which is the pound. Okay? Switzerland has the franc, CHF. Canada has CAD, right? Canadian dollar. Australia has Australian dollar, AUD. New Zealand has New Zealand dollar, NZD. So these are kind of the main currency pairs that you're going to see, right? So now if we're going long, here's a little quiz. Let's see if you guys are actually getting it. So now if I go long GBP CHF, can someone tell me what that really means? If I'm going long GBP CHF, what does that mean? Yeah, so you're basically saying that the pound is going to be stronger, and then the Swiss yen, or the Switzerland franc, is going to go down, right? Yeah, you're buying the pound and selling the franc. That's it. Buy pound, sell Swiss. That's it. So that's basically what it means. Now, if I go short, right now, what does that mean? Pretty simple one, but let's see. Right. Yeah. Exactly. So you're selling the New Zealand, and what are we doing with the pound? Long yen. Exactly. So we're selling the New Zealand, we're buying the yen. So we're basically what we're saying is the New Zealand dollar is going to go down against the yen. Okay? So that's how you read a currency. Okay? Now, what are the benefits of trading Forex? Right? What are the benefits of trading Forex? Now, the benefits, obviously, of the Forex markets is that there's a low barrier to entry. Okay? Less money required to open an account. All right? Like, if you're trading stocks, you want to have at least $5,000 in there in your account to do, like, swing trades and stuff like that. Now, if you're day trading stocks, you need what? You need $25,000. That's just the FINRA SEC regulation. That if you want to day trade stocks, you need to have at least a minimum of $25,000 in your account, right? Preferably more. Probably realistically you need $30,000. Now, not everybody has $25,000 to $30,000. So the Forex markets are good because there's a low barrier to entry. Most Forex brokers, they'll let you open an account with like $200 or $100. Seriously. Most Forex brokers will let you open an account with $100 to $200. So there's less money required to open an account and start trading. Now, also, another benefit is that the volume and liquidity is always there. As we talked about earlier, the Forex markets are a $5 trillion market. So you can always get in, you can always get out. There's no problem. You can trade as big of a position as you want, as small of a position as you want, anytime you want, right? And there's always volume and liquidity there. Because, one of the things with stocks is that, let's say, if suddenly a hedge fund comes in, or suddenly, let's say, you come in and you buy 10,000 shares of a stock, right? Just you buying is going to cause the stock to move up because there's not enough volume, not enough liquidity, right? And not every single stock you can trade because, again, lack of volume. Some stocks are very thin. They're not that liquid. You can get in and out. They're spready. They have a big spread sometimes, right? Like Wynn Resorts is what we day traded today. It had a 33-cent spread. Forex, you can always get in and out. You can buy $10 million worth of a currency and you won't even cause it to move up or down a pip. But you buy $10 million worth of stock, you're going to cause it to like really go, right? So that's what I'm trying to say when I say volume and liquidity is always there. Okay. Now, here's another benefit. Leverage, right? Leverage. So when you open up a brokerage account for stocks and you want to day trade, the broker is only going to give you 4-to-1. It's only going to give you 4-to-1 buying power or 4-to-1 leverage, right? Forex brokers in the US, you can get, if you go over the US Forex broker, you can get 50 to 1 leverage, 50 to 1, right? Whereas in stocks, you can only get 4 to 1. Now, if you open up a Forex account with an offshore broker, right, you can get leverage of over 100 to 500 to 1, right? 500 to 1. Think about it. You put in $1 in your Forex account, you can trade with $500. You put in $10 in your Forex account, you can trade with $5,000, right? You put in $100 in your account, you can trade with $50,000. That's crazy, right? So the leverage is there. That's the best part, if you know how to use it. Because, a lot of people don't have strategies, they don't have money management, they don't have trade management, so they don't really know, how to manage leverage. But if you know the live trader style, we already know what we're going to lose on the trade. So the leverage for us is like a big, big bonus. Now, another benefit to trading Forex is the flexible trading hours, right? I mean, stock market is open from 9:30 in the morning till 4 p.m., right? 9:30 to 4. So now if you have another business, if you have another job, you might not be able to day trade the Forex markets because they open at 9:30, close at 4, right? Forex markets are 24 hours a day, all right? 24 hours a day, Forex markets are open. So you can trade at 1 a.m., middle of the night. You can trade at 4 a.m. You can trade at 7 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., whatever you want. It's 24 hours. So that's why I was talking about the flexibility, right? I mean, just a few weeks ago, I was in Thailand. I was trading from there at 9 at night, at 10 at night. Before I went out and spent the money, that's a different story, but I could trade at night. I was in India like last month. I was trading at 7 or 8 p.m. Okay? 7, 8 p.m. I'm in the U.S. now, New York. Trade at like 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning. But sometimes I'll trade at night. If I'm busy in the morning, I can't trade. I'll go about my day, do whatever I want. Maybe I'm going out for lunch or dinner. I can come back at night, just pull up my laptop and just kind of see if there's anything setting up. So flexible trading hours, you can make your own hours. Okay? And as we talked about, the stock market, $3 billion. Forex markets, $5 trillion. It's a $5 trillion market, guys. You have access to a $5 trillion marketplace. Now, most brokers in Forex, they don't charge platform fees, right? In stocks, some brokers will charge you platform fees, like $100, $150 a month. Forex broker, MetaTrader platform that I talked about is free. Free, free. Okay? So there's a free Forex platform. You don't have to pay a fee. No extra commission. The broker makes its money in Forex through the spread. So if the bid is at this, the ask is at that, you take the trade, the spread is your commission. There's no separate commission in Forex. Okay? That's the best part. Because in stocks, you're going to pay a lot. $5 a trade, $10 a trade, and then you're also going to pay the spread. In Forex, you don't pay commission. So the cost of doing business in Forex is also much lower. And here's another interesting part. Easier learning curve. In stocks, there's like 1,000 stocks, right? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 stocks in the market. You can get confused as a new trader. Hey, what should I trade? Which is a good stock? In Forex, there are 8 major currency pairs. 8. How easy does that make it for you, right? It's an easier learning curve. You only have to look at 8 or 10 currency pairs every day, right? It takes you 1 second to flip over charts. And I'm going to show you that, right? After I'm done with the presentation, I'm going to open up my charts and we're going to look at some currency pairs. But there's only 8. So it makes it easier for you to learn and master them, right? Also, Forex have cleaner moves. Like in stocks, sometimes you're in a stock and then suddenly get some bad news, upgrade or downgrade, or some news comes into a stock and the stock opens up or down, right? It can gap. Forex, because it's 24 hours, it doesn't gap. So cleaner moves, right? Forex adheres to technical analysis much better than stocks do because it's more, cleaner and it's more, I would say, it flows way better. Forex markets also have less regulations, right? Less regulations, less rules. Because in stocks, you have, let's say if we're trading the U.S. stock market, you have the New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, then you have the SEC, you have FINRA. There's a lot of regulations. In Forex, because it's foreign exchange, it's global markets, there's no one centralized body that has regulations. So less regulations is always better because it creates more career potential, right? You can do a lot with Forex. Once you learn how to trade Forex, you can do a lot of things with it, which we're going to talk about in the upcoming slides. So, who trades Forex? Well, people who trade Forex, they're reserve banks, right? Governments trade Forex, large mutual funds, right? Banks, companies, hedge funds, and individual traders like you and I, right? Individual traders like us, we also trade Forex. Now, if you go out and let's say you're traveling, right? So you're traveling to, let's use another example just so I can test your guys' knowledge. So let's say you are traveling from the US and you're going over to London, right? You're flying to the UK, you're going to London from America. Now you go to the airport, right? And you want to get some pounds, right? Because you don't have pounds, you only have US dollars and you want to get some pounds. Now when you go to the money exchanging things, right? The kiosks at the airport, what are you doing? Anybody? What are you doing when you give them the dollar? What are you really doing? Right? What are you really doing? Yeah. There you go. Antonio got it. So when you go to, the airport and you exchange your money, you are also trading Forex. So you are already a Forex trader and you don't even know it, right? If you ever traveled outside of, your own country, you are already a Forex trader. You've already traded Forex sometime in your life, right? So when you go to the airport, you give them the US dollar, they give you the pounds. So what you're doing is you're buying the pound and you're selling the euro, or selling the dollar. So you're doing pound dollar. That's what you're doing. So that's also the Forex markets, right? That is also the Forex markets. When you trade a currency, you are trading Forex, believe it or not. So these are the major market participants in Forex, right? Banks trade it, you and I trade it, hedge funds trade it, and even companies trade it. Because let's say if you're a company, and let's say you're a US company, right? And you are working in Japan, right? But you're not sure what the Japanese economy is going to do, right? You're not sure about this. So you can hedge your positions and the money in the Forex market. So that's why Forex markets are really liquid, because companies also trade to hedge their exposure. Okay. So, why trade Forex? Why not trade Bitcoins or something else? Why trade Forex? Well, as I said, the reasons to trade Forex is number one, it's a 24-hour market, right? The currency market opens 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. It doesn't open and close each day like the stock market, right? The stock market prices can fluctuate, up and down over the weekend, whereas the Forex market doesn't really have an open and close each day like the stock market does, which means price can fluctuate smoothly all week, right? You will see a lot of times in stocks, it's kind of like this. The trends are a little bit more choppier, right? In Forex, you'll see like very smooth trends like this. So how easy is it to buy at the trend line, right? Take your profits, buy at the trend line. Very easy because Forex markets are smooth, have a very smooth flow, okay? Stocks, on the other hand, are subject to gapping, which means the market opens each morning. For example, bad news comes out the prior day, and next morning it caused, let's say you're short a currency pair, suddenly a news comes in that they just got bought out, and now it's going to open here. Now suddenly you were in profit on the trade, you could actually be down. Forex markets don't have gaps. So if you have your stop loss over here, and suddenly news comes in, yes, it'll shoot up, but you'll already be out here because of your stop loss, right? So that's one of the benefits. The other benefit, which I talked about earlier, is that no one person can control the price in the Forex markets, right? So as I said earlier, if you come in and you buy like 50,000 shares of a stock, just your trade alone can cause it to spike, right? Or let's say a hedge fund manager starts selling his position. He can cause it to go down, right? How many times have you read in stocks, there's a bad article that comes in and it causes a stock to drop? In Forex, no one person can control the price because the Forex markets are so big that no single entity can control the price, right? No one person can control the price. You can take all your family's income, your brother's income, your relatives' income. You can all pool your money together And we can all, as a chat room, right? We can all come together and at the same time we buy the pound. Nothing's gonna happen. Okay? Nothing's gonna happen. We can all of us in the chat room, right? Hundreds of people here on the webinar, we can all come together and buy one currency at the same exact price, and we won't even cause it to move like a blip. All right? So no one person can influence the price of the Forex markets. Stocks, on the other hand, are small enough that the price can easily be manipulated by small groups or even individuals. If you've seen the movies like, Wolf of Wall Street, you already know. You're aware of many pump and dump schemes that exist in stock, right? This is where a group of, often a brokerage firm, will send out a strong buy alert to their clients. Strong buy alert, buy this stock. And that can artificially inflate the price of the stock. And then the people come in, they dump their own stocks at the peak for a huge profit, sending prices right back down to the detriment of their clients' trading accounts. Simply, this does not happen in Forex. There's no pump and dumps in Forex. Okay? Forex also has the lowest cost in the industry. Forex has some of the lowest transaction costs of the entire financial market. The commission structure in Forex changed in early 2015, which made it even cheaper for swing traders like us to do business. A typical $1,000 swing trade on Euro US dollar cost around like 10 cents per round trip. Seriously, 10 cents per round trip, as opposed to $15 in stocks. Transaction cost, spreads are dynamic, and that creates for a better opportunity for us in Forex. Okay? Here's some more reasons which we talked about earlier. High leverage. I've already talked about that, so I'm not going to talk about it again. That you can get a ton of money from your brokers as leverage, right? And what happens is that luckily the brokers recognize that not everybody starts with a huge trading account, so they allow us to leverage our positions. And we'll explain leverage a bit later. High liquidity. To purchase any investment or enter any trade, there has to be someone else on the other side willing to buy or sell at the same prime, right? The advantage with Forex is that due to the sheer size of the Forex markets, there's always somebody willing to buy or sell, right? This becomes even more crucial when you're looking to exit a trade and need to get out quickly. In the stock market, sometimes you can get stuck in a trade that is turning sour and nobody's going to be willing to take the stock off your hands. In Forex markets, there's always somebody there to buy or sell with you, right? You can also make money when the market is falling, right? Unlike the traditional investment model of buy low and sell high, the Forex markets also offers the traders the ability to short a currency pair and make money as it falls, right? In fact, my trading students and I recorded, one of our most profitable trading periods during the declines. Now you might be thinking, well, hey, we can even short stocks. True, but not every stock, right? You can short IPOs. There's a lot of stocks that are hard to borrow, so you can't short every single stock out there. Forex, you can, as easy as pressing the sell button. You can buy and sell anytime you want, no problems at all. So what are some of the career possibilities with Forex? So here's some of the career potential possibilities with Forex. You can either A, be an independent trader and trade from home, or travel the world and trade from anywhere in the world. You can also become a MAM or a PAM account fund manager, which I actually teach in my courses. I actually have 4 students that now run their own money management firms. Right? 4 of my students now have their own hedge funds or money management firm. And I actually teach that in a Forex course. You can open a PAM or MAM account, which is very simple. I'll explain it to you here. So Forex brokers offer something known as a PAM or MAM account, right? Which is basically a money manager account. So what that happens is there's one central account. So let me go to the whiteboard here. Okay. So let's go to the whiteboard. Okay, why is the whiteboard not loading? For some reason the whiteboard isn't loading. I'm just going to do it over here. So what happens is in Forex, let's say you have an account, $5,000, right? And now you advertise yourself. Say, hey, I can get you returns. I'm a money manager, right? I'm a Forex money manager. Here's my track record. I can handle money for you, right? So now let's say John, all right, John Trading LLC. He opens his money management firm. He gets Joe, and Joe invests. By the way, I don't know why this keeps getting deleted. So John Trading LLC. He advertises it. He gets Rob to invest $1,000. Okay. He gets, Diane to invest $2,500. And then he also somehow convinces Frank to invest $5,000. Right? So now, John Trading LLC has what? He has 5,000, 6,000, 7, 8,000, 8,500, right? So John Trading LLC total assets are $8,500. Now John tells these people that I'll manage your money, I'll manage your account. If I make money for you, I'm going to take 25% of the profits. So that's what I do as well. I also manage money, and that's exactly what I do. I charge 25% of anything that I make you. So now John doesn't really even have his own money in there. What ends up happening is these people, Rob, Diane, and Frank, they're not actually giving John any money. They're not sending money to John. They are sending money to a broker, right, which holds the money for you, so which is very safe, and they open their own accounts. Frank, Rob, Diane, they open their own accounts with their broker, and the broker puts it for you in a one account that you can trade from, but you cannot actually log into anybody's account. Make sense? So you can actually log into anybody's account. You cannot withdraw money from their account. You can't even touch this. You don't even know their account number. The broker gives you all their combined pool to trade with, and when you push or buy or sell a button, right, it automatically does it on their account too. So now let's say at the end you ended up making $1,000 in profit. What the broker is going to do is it's going to give you 25% of that, and then it's going to split the rest in whatever ratio that you got their funds, and it's going to deposit in their own account. So that's a really good thing you can do and you don't even need any licenses for that. You don't need any regulation or licenses in order to do that. There's just some different ways to get around it. You can even become a hedge fund manager, right? You can become a hedge fund manager. You can open up your own signal service, right? You can open up your own education business if you like. I have many. Actually, it's funny, like a lot of the advertisements and stuff you see there, most of them are actually live trader students. It's funny, some of them are even running really good firms, and a lot of the trading education firms that you see online, I would say like 50 to 75% of them at some point have gone through live traders program. Seriously, most of them have some point. I mean, I know so many people. I'm not going to take any names because they all have their own firms. That's fine. But a lot of them have gone through live traders program before opening their own firms. You could also work for other big trading firms as their trader, right? As I mentioned, you can join proprietary trading firms, trade for them, right? They give you the money and they split the profits with you. You can also, it's a really good career way to become a RIA, which is short for Registered Investment Advisor. You can become one of those, advise other people. You can become a proprietary trader. You can become an analyst at a firm. You can start your own analysis firm, charge people for your analysis, and a lot more. I mean, the possibilities are really endless with Forex. In stocks, I mean, you could trade for your own, and that's kind of the potential, and which is great. But for Forex, all these opportunities open up to you, right? All these opportunities. So these are some of the career possibilities as once you learn how to become a Forex trader. All right. So don't worry, guys. I mean, I will get to everybody's questions at the end of the presentation. So I just want to get through the presentation, and then I'm going to answer, your questions and stuff like that. We'll definitely get to the questions. So now I just want to ask you, right? Does that make sense? Right? Does that make sense? And how much would you pay or willing to pay for us to personally hold your hand and help you achieve the dream of living the trader's life? Seriously, how much is it worth to you? That's the question that I ask. Like, how much is it worth for me or Jared to take you personally, hold your hand until you open up your trading account, you fund the trading account from A to Z, to setting up your platform the right way, how your chart should look, how your trading account should look, finding the right broker, funding the account, right? And actually taking you from step by step until you become a profitable trader. And then if you, down the line, you become profitable and you want me to help you open up your own firm, your own, brokerage account, you can even open up your own brokerage firm. Very easy to do in Forex. Takes $50,000. That's all. You can help your own brokerage firm. I can help you, become a fund manager. I can help you become a money manager. I can help you open up your own firms, whatever you need to do. So how much is it worth to you? You don't need to answer this in chat. Just answer it to yourself. How much is it worth to you? How much would you be willing to pay for that opportunity? Right? That's the question. And, again, as you guys know, live traders, there's me and that's Jared, right? Jared's right over here as well in the presentation. That's me. We both started the account together, the live traders. And, this can be you. Here's an email from one of our clients. By the way, hold on. I should really block out their emails, right? So this is an email from one of our, Deborah. Hi, Anmol. I've only been a member for the last 3 or so weeks, but I'm really impressed so far. Not only with the way better than expected results, but with the quick replies to my questions. I've taken all but one of your suggested trades and have had the best month so far in my 1.5-year Forex trading journey. Looking forward to learning even more. Here's a question from Emma. Your results for the last 2 weeks have been phenomenal. As well as investing with you, I'm learning as well. Your safe stop placement, patience, and no fear is what I've learned this week. I feel for the first time in a long time that my future is bright. Keep up the amazing work. And then check out this, Roy Armstrong. I'm not in your Forex trade copier, but I've been following you since July via Twitter. Probably about 90% of your trades I've been taking. My balance of my account is up 120%. The equity balance, which takes into account the current open positions, is up 220%. Here's an email from Marco. He sent me his equity curve chart. Ciao Anmol. And he's from Italy. Marco is from Italy, okay? He says, Ciao Anmol. I'm sure you're doing well after the unbelievable month of March. I'd like to thank you for the Forex signals you send through the Twitter family. In 6 months, I'm up 62%. And I'd like to enclose a picture of his verified account statement, right? It's a fantastic result. And it's not only due to following your signals, but also through learning. Thanks again. Have a nice weekend. So this can be you. If these guys can do it, and all the other testimonials that I showed you earlier, right? Like if all of these guys can do it, what's stopping you from doing it? That's a simple question. The only question is that do you really believe it can be done? If you don't believe it can be done, I cannot even help you. Like, nobody can help you. But if you believe that it can be done, then why not you? I mean, why not? What's wrong with you? Nothing. Okay? And here's some more testimonials we have on our website. Right? Here's a video testimonial from Taylor. Right? She's in her 20s, making a good amount of money. Here's a testimonial from John. Testimonial from Shalom. He's from Israel. Testimonial from Karan. He's from India. Testimonial from Jose. He's from Mexico. Like, you got people from all over the world. And there's video testimonials that you can, look at. So, what's the next step? Where do you go from here? How do you learn? Right? What you learn is there's only one course that I offer for Forex. There's only one. Advanced Pip Mastery. That's the course book. Right? That's the course book that you're going to get once you sign up for the course. Right? This is the book again. Advanced Pip Mastery. And here's some of the comments. Right? I want you to notice some of the comments people are making. So this comment is by Jeff Kanoff. He's a fund manager. He says, wow, outstanding job, Mr. Singh. There's so much information out there on Forex these days. It's tough to sift through the riffraff to find the ones that are worth reading. Well, Advanced Pip Mastery is worth reading. What a brilliant effort by one of the industry's finest Forex traders. Well done. Here's another comment from Jeffrey Hicks from the Debt Exchange. He's the executive manager there. He says, Advanced Pip Mastery is a serious book for serious traders, period. The way Anmol describes every pattern in detail and then goes into the emotional aspect behind each and every trade, it's a tremendously revealing, exceptional. Here's a comment from Joe Connolly. He's an institutional trader with ESI Securities. He says, to call this book informative would be doing it a serious injustice. Advanced Pip Mastery has taken over the spot as the best Forex book out there, which is not an easy accomplishment in the FX space. Another comment from an investment advisor from DeVere Group. There are very few people who understand the Forex markets better than Mr. Singh. He's a true master of the Forex markets. Again, now I'm not saying all of this to impress you, okay? I'm already impressed by myself. Okay, but I'm not saying this to brag or to impress, something on you. I'm saying this to impress upon you that this is real and this can be done. Okay, this is not some hocus pocus sales pitch, because I honestly don't really care if people buy or don't buy, because I'm still going to make my trades. I'm still going to make my money. It's only the question is if you want me to help you or not. That's basically the question. So When we're going to look at charts after this, so don't log off. Once I'm done with the presentation, we're going to open up some live charts and, I'll give you guys some strategies. Okay. So I want to just briefly go over, because a lot of people were asking about the course, what it really is. So the Advanced Pip Mastery course, it's 5 hours of video lessons. 5 hours. The course by itself costs $697. Okay. Comes with a 160 plus page manual. Comes with 1 year of email and tech support from me, myself. I'll personally reply to your emails. And you also get 1 month in our private Forex trading room, which runs every single day. Every single day. Not like here and there. Every single day. Even on a Sunday. I'm there every single day for 1 hour. For a whole month, you're going to get live mentoring in the Forex trading room. You're also going to get access to my private Twitter account, where I post my own trades that if you want, you can copy, just like many others have. And these are just some of the recent account statements, right? These are just some of the recent trades we took in our Forex signal service, right? Yes, we have losses. I'm sorry. Sometimes I do take a loss. But as long as I make more when I win than I lose when I lose, as I said, statistical probability. If I make more than what I lose, I'm going to make money. Okay? So overall, everything you see here is $1,488, and people pay $1,500 all the time. But today, since you guys took the time out to come to this session, obviously I'm going to give you something better. Here's today's offer. That's it. You're going to get everything we talked about, right? You're going to get the Forex fundamentals and the ebook, which is a special that I'm adding. 1 month of the live mentoring and the private signals. 1 year of email and tech support. Video lessons, digital manual, everything that we talked about today, which is usually $1,685. And we sell this every single day from our website. If you go and buy it from the website, it'll be $1,685. And we sell like a lot of them every single day. But today, it's only $497. Okay? $497 just for today. I'm going to post a link here for those who are interested. All right? Today's Forex special. So again, this is only for the next 24 hours. So if you buy it today or tomorrow, you can get that price. But please do not email us after the event. Okay? That, hey, I wanted to sign up. Can I sign up now? Because I'm telling you, this is 24 hours only. And this is not just like a sales pitch. Like, oh, 24 hours, buy now. I'm honestly, because this price is ridiculous. Okay? For me to actually mentor you for a whole year, you can already see the value in that. So if you're interested, that's the special. There again, we can only do 10 of these. Okay? So I can only do 10 of these. If you want to sign up, there's a link. So everybody ready to move on to charts? Should I move on to live charts? Let me know. But that's the presentation. And now I want to actually move on to live charts. Okay? All right, so let me pull up my platform. Let me pull up the charts, and then we're going to dive in and take a look at some trades. But that's the link there for you. Only 10 people I can take at that price. After that, after the first 10 spots are taken, you won't be able to check out on that page, even if you try. Even if you bookmark the link, it won't work. There's only 10 of these. After that, it's $16.85. So again, let me just go back to this slide. This is the question I want you to ask yourself. How much would you pay? Or how much are you willing to invest in yourself? I don't care about your money. Honestly, I'll give your money back if you don't like it. Seriously. If you don't make money, if you do everything that I'm telling you to do, and in 6 months you're not a profitable trader, just email me back. I'll give you your money back. Because I don't care. The only reason we charge at Live Traders is because you and we both know if something's given out for free, you don't value it. I mean, just look at your browser tab. You probably have 10 tabs open. You probably have tons of bookmarks of videos that you want to watch. You probably have tons of downloaded videos on your computer that you've yet to watch, right? Because it's free. You don't get around to it. But when you commit some money, you put some skin in the game, right? Now you paid money to, you've invested in yourself. That's when you actually watch it. So that's the only reason we do it. I've given out courses free in the past. One of my friends, I gave him the whole course for free because he's like, hey man, don't have the money yet. Can you, please help me out? I'm like, what? I'll give you my Forex course. Just watch it. 1 month later, I asked him, how's it going? Oh, I haven't watched it yet. I've saved it on my computer. I'll definitely watch it. That's the day I decided I'm never going to give anybody anything for free. Because when you give it for free, they don't value it. right? I want to use an analogy here before we go into the live charts. That let's say you won a car in the lottery, okay? So you won a car in some contest. You won a free car. And now you're driving and suddenly you scratch it, right? Suddenly you hit a curb and it causes a scratch on your car, okay? Now take another scenario. Somebody's working, 60 hours a week, doing morning job, night job. He's saving all his money. He's collecting his money. And after 1 year of saving all that money, he buys the same car, right? The same car. And he suddenly is driving out. He hits the curb. And he causes a scratch. Who's going to feel worse, guys? Who's going to feel worse? The guy who earned all his money, saved his money, and got a car and scratched his car. Is he going to feel worse than a person who just got it for free in a contest, right? That answers your question of why you need to invest in yourself. Because if you don't invest in yourself, how do you expect the world, how do you expect the universe to invest in you? Ain't going to happen. I'm telling you that right now. So how much is it worth to you? Right? How much is it worth to you? Okay. All right. So now let me go over some questions and then I will dive into some charts. So Michael asks, how do you get paid from their accounts? I think you're alluding to the MAM account, the money management account. So the way that happens is the broker gives it to you. So you open your own account. So this is your account. This is Joe's account, right? This is John's. And this is Diane's, right? And this is Frank's account. So the broker, everybody has money in their own accounts, right? He has money in his own account. He has money in his own account. He has money in his own account. And he has money in his own account. Now you suddenly made them $1,000 profit, right? At the end of the month, what the broker does is he distributes that $1,000 profit in the ratio of people who funded the account, right? And then from their account, from their profit, it gives 25% and deposits it in your Forex account. Now you can either trade with that profit or you can withdraw it with a wire transfer. That's it. All right. How much is the trading room and signals after 1 month? After 1 month, it's $97 a month. So after your first month, it's $97 a month if you want to continue. But your first month's free with this deal that we have going on right now. So first month's free. After that, you get it for $97 a month. That's the Forex room and the signals, private Twitter, all included. And you can even pause it. So let's say you buy the course right now and you're like, I don't want to use the room right now. Can I use it next month instead? Absolutely. We can pause it for you. Whenever you want to start it, we can start it for you. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next question. Directly from the MT4 website. So if you go to MetaTrader 4 website, you can do it right now. Let's do it right now. Let's do it together. All right. Let me open up my screen sharing. I'll show you how to get a free account right now. Okay. So let me show it to you. So let me share my screen here. Give me 1 second. Okay. Let me share my screen, and I will show it to you how to do it. Okay. All right. Okay. So now you guys see my screen, right? So go on google.com and type in MetaTrader 4. Okay. Once you've typed in MetaTrader 4, click the link that opens up right over here. This one right here, metatrader4.com. Click that link and voila. MetaTrader 4, download for free. Works on Mac, Android, whatnot. Download for free. You download it. That's it. Once you download it, you have the whole platform for free for life. And it'll also give you a free demo account so that you can practice in demo account, make some money, prove yourself, and then open a real account. So that's what I recommend everybody do is you open up your Forex platform, this MetaTrader 4, get a demo account, practice the strategy that you're going to learn, and as you make money, that's it. You can open a real account. Okay? No risk to you. Absolutely free. Okay? All right. So hope that helps. Let me go back here and answer any further questions that people have. Okay. Since I trade both, which do I prefer, stocks or Forex? I prefer both. I for day trading I prefer stocks, but for swing trading and trades that you might hold for like a day, 2 days, 3 days, I prefer Forex. But they're all the same, really. They're all the same markets in general. They all work the same way. Okay. I don't think there's margin in Forex. Margin? No, there's actually way more margin. Leverage, right? Yeah. So in stocks you can get 4-to-1 margin. In Forex, you can get 200 to 1, 50 to 1, 100 to 1. If you have a $500 Forex account and you make a trade that goes against you, even if you have a stop loss in place, you can owe more than what 500 is worth and get a margin call. Well, no, because you're going to be placing a stop loss that's going to be less than that, right? So let's say you have a $500 Forex account and you put on a trade. So let's say I put on a trade. It's a nice little breakout pattern right here. I get in long above here, right? It goes up and I place my stop loss here. And I've already calculated that if the currency pair goes down here, let's say I lose $50, right? I've already calculated that. So now if it goes against me, I get stopped out. I lose what? $50. So I'll still have what? $450 left in my account. So you're not going to get a margin call. You're only going to get a margin call if you either take a huge position and you don't size it properly, right? So you should be, let's say, trading mini lot and suddenly you're trading one full lot. Right? Yeah, of course, right? So you calculate your position size before you get into the trade. Okay? I know you only need about 100 to open a Forex account, but how much money is recommended? So I recommend in Forex, the good part is you can size your position as low as 0.1. So if you take a position with 0.01 lot size, that basically means it's 10 cents per pip, right? Or sorry, a cent per pip, right? If you take a mini lot position, that's a $10,000 position, you're going to be making 10 cents a pip or $1 a pip. Now, if you take a one standard lot, you're going to be making $10 a pip, right? So in Forex, you can size the position really slow. So I think if you want to start a Forex account, I think 500 to start off with is more than enough. Okay, now just understand, with a $500 account, you're not going to make thousands of dollars. Just get your, just be realistic, okay? But with a $500 account, you could easily make $50, $70, $80, a couple here and there every other week. Now, it's not a lot, but hey, look at the percentage return. That's like 10, 15% return every other week. Okay? So, you can open as little as $500. But if you want, you can even do it with $200. You just trade a smaller lot size, right? Because as I said, in Forex, there's no platform fee or commissions and all of that. So you can trade a really, really low lot size that a losing trade for you might be like $10 or $20, right? So that's what I would suggest. Like $500, I think, is the good amount to start with, right? But if you have something lower than that, you can still absolutely do it. You're just not going to get rich overnight. Just understand that. But it's a good way to learn. And as you feel more comfortable, as you get more consistent in your trading, then you can always put more money in. Nobody's stopping you, right? So start small and then put a real money in. How the broker's making money if it's so cheap? So the brokers make money because of the spread. So let's say you can buy a currency at one point. Let me actually show it to you on the phone. Let me go to the video. Okay. Let me open up a video. All right. So you see this video right over here with the Forex quotes. Oops. Right over here. Now you see the two different numbers, right? There's two different numbers here. This one is where you can, sell it at. If you want to sell it right now, you can sell it here. If you want to buy it here, you buy it here. So this difference in the price is what the broker makes. Make sense? So if you want to sell this currency pair, you have to sell it at 1.3329. If you want to buy it, you have to buy it at 1.3330. So there's a 1 pip spread on this currency pair, right? That's what your broker makes. The spread is what your broker makes. By the way, do you like the t-shirt? Trade like you have a pair. It's like a currency pair. But anyways. But yeah, so spread is how the broker makes money. Okay? Spread is how the broker makes money in Forex. Okay? And as I said, Forex markets have a lot more traders trading Forex than there are stocks. So the amount of traders trading is how the brokers make money. All right, now let me go over to Twitter. People on Twitter have some questions here. Let me take a look here. If you're in the US, do you have to trade everything against the USD? No, you can trade anything. Even if you're in the US, you can trade the euro dollar, pound dollar, dollar Canadian. You can trade the euro pound. You can trade the Aussie New Zealand. You can trade anything, no matter which country are you from. Will this class be recorded? Yes, but only for 24 hours. If you're being charged by the spread, does that mean every order is a market order? No, I mean, not every order is a market order. You can use a limit order, but the limit order will also have a spread, right? The price will need to go down to that price. So the price might be, let's say you put a limit order to buy a currency pair at 1.1329, okay? And you put a buy limit order. So it'll fill you there, but when it fills you, the spread's going to be 1.13, 29, let's say 28 by 1.1329. So when the ask goes to that price, that's when you get filled. Makes sense? You can never actually bid for a currency pair. Okay? You have to get filled on the way down. All right. Does the course just teach Forex basics, or do you teach actual strategies? No, the Forex course has everything. So it's not just basics. What is Forex? What is this? No, I teach you exact strategies, where to get in, where to get out, where to put your entry order, where to put your stop loss, and then where to actually take profit. Every single thing from the beginning and the end of the trade is covered in there. How to manage the trade, account management, money management, psychology. It's a 5-hour video course, so you can imagine that. And comes with a manual, which is almost 200 pages. Okay. All right. What's my Twitter handle? My Twitter handle is this, Delta90. So that's my Twitter handle. Even on Twitter and StockTwits, you can follow me at Delta90. So let me just show you one quick trade that I just closed out yesterday for a really nice profit. All right. So let me show you that trade. 1 second. Give me a minute. I'm going to show you the trade that I closed out yesterday for a really good profit. Okay. All right. Let me share my screen. 1 second. Trying to share my screen on here. Yeah, I use Instagram quite a lot. All right. So here's an example of a trade that I did. I closed it out yesterday. Okay, I closed it out yesterday. Made a good amount of money on this trade. But now, let me go over the trade details. So I bought this currency pair. Okay, let me try and find this tool here. So this is where I bought the currency pair, right over here. Right, so this is the Euro Swiss. Right, this is the Euro Swiss. Euro CHF. Which basically means I was betting on the euro to go higher against the Swiss, right? Betting for the euro to go higher against the Swiss franc. So I bought the euro Swiss, bought it right over here, and look, boom. Next few days, moves right up, and I take my profit. This was a great trade. This was about I think we ended up making, let's see here, let me open up my platform here. Yeah, so I ended up making about $1,000 on this trade in 2 days. 2 days. I held it for 2 days, made about $1,000. Now, does anybody want to take a guess why I bought it here? Anybody want to take a guess? Why? How would I know to buy it here? We talked about this yesterday. Right? We talked about it yesterday's session. So John says I bought it because of a double bottom. Okay. Anybody else want to take a guess? Anybody else? Let's see on YouTube. All right, good. Good. All right, so yeah, you pretty much got it. This was major support. So this trade, this currency pair, right, bounced. Last time it came here, it bounced, right? The next time it came here, it bounced. And then the third time, look what happened. It tried to go lower. It went lower just enough to do a shakeout. So if everybody who's long this currency pair, where's their stop loss, guys? If somebody's long currency pair here, who bought it here, where's their stop loss? Their stop loss is right under the support, right? So this is the strategy we call a breakdown failure strategy and buying at major support. So we can already see this thing is in a range. This currency pair is stuck in a range. It goes up, it comes down. It goes up, it comes down. It goes up and it comes down. So it's in a range. It's in a sideways pattern. So this time, look what happened. It went down just enough to clear these lows, stop everybody out, and then immediately it cannot stay below there, right? Remember yesterday what we talked about? Support and resistance. Once a support level is broken, on the way back up it becomes resistance, right? But here it broke below, and on the way back up, it did not become resistance. It immediately came back up, right? Immediately came back up. So this is the support, once broken, should become resistance, but it didn't. So now it's back in the range, right? And then look what it also does. This is also known, and it's taught in our courses, it's known as the parabolic setup, where you see how it gets red candle, second red candle, third red candle, fourth red candle, fifth red candle, sixth, seventh, eighth. So 8 red candles in a row. Now, if you guys play casino, right? If you go to a roulette table, right? Let me just give you a better analogy. So let's say if you flip a coin 8 times, and 8 times you get tails, okay? So you flip a coin 8 times, you get tails. And now, 8th time somebody asks you, do you want to bet? What would you bet on, guys? Would you bet on tails or heads? The 8th time. So last 7 times you flipped the coin, it was tails. 8th time, what are you going to bet? Anybody? All right, so John says heads. Steven says tails. All right, Steven and Frank. Next time, let's do it. I'll play with you. I'll bet with you. Next time you flip some coins, we get tails. 8th time you want to bet tails, I will bet 100 times with you. Okay, right? So yeah, you're gonna bet heads, right? Because last 8 times it came tails, so the odds increase that the next time it's gonna be what? Tails or heads. So if you go in a casino on a roulette table, and you see the last time it's been black, black, black on the roulette table, 8 times in a row. 9th time, if somebody asks, put a gun to your head and say, hey, you got to make a bet, I would bet that maybe next time it comes red. It's just probabilities, isn't it? All it is probability. Okay? All it is probability. So when I see 8 red bars down in a row coming to an area of major support, right? This is a support area. It comes right back down there where it's bounced twice. What did I do? I waited. I saw the first green candle, first sign of it bouncing. I said, okay, I'm going to buy it over here. I'm going to put my stop loss right under here, right? And boom, it shot up and I took my profit. That's it. Quick $1,000. Simple technical analysis. And do you guys notice? I don't have any fancy indicators on my chart. I don't have these robots on my chart. All I have is 2 moving averages and a chart. I have nothing else on my chart. Clean charts. Because people overcomplicate trading. Oh, when this indicator crosses that line, when that indicator crosses this line, when the RSI does this, when the MACD does this, and then that's my buy signal. Right? If you do that way of trading, you're gonna last very long. Trading should be simple. Simple strategies of buying support and resistance. Let me show you another one we did. This is gonna blow your mind because it's that simple. All right. I sold this currency pair. Sorry, I bought this currency pair. Okay, it's in its channel. All right. So what's stopping you from selling here and then buying here? You already know it's in a channel. Let me show you another one. And these are actual trades we've done in our live room. So once we get 2 trend lines, once we get 2 points, we connect these points, we extend the trend line forward. Now here we get 2 points, we connect these 2 points, and we extend the trend line forward. The third time when it came down here, you can bet that I was a buyer. I bought it here. Boom, goes up. I sell it here and then I flip it short. Comes back down. I get out of my short and I flip it long. It goes back up. I sell my long and I flip it short. It's idiot. It's funny because I tell people this. They're like, the first reaction people give me is like, you make it sound simple. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. That's just hindsight. That's after the fact, right? That's what I know a lot of you guys are thinking. But what if I was to tell you these are actual trades that I did and we called it in the Forex trading room? We actually called it live before it was happening, right? And then we shorted here again. We got out here. Okay. We did it again. Every single day. Every single day. Let me show you another one. These are all trades we did in the live Forex room. We see here, this currency pair is stuck in a range, right? It breaks out. So it cannot get above this line, right? Cannot get above this line. This day gets above this line. I bought it. Boom. Went up. I sold it. I know it sounds simple, guys. I know it sounds simple, but there's a method behind the madness. Let me show you another one. Check this out. This is the Aussie CAD, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. Forex does this every single day. Now, what's stopping you from selling here? What's stopping you from buying here? What's stopping you from selling here? Nothing. Right? And this is another actual trade we did in the Forex room. When it broke out, so see, it cannot get above this channel, right? Finally gets above this channel. We bought it long in the Forex room. Boom. Goes right up. We take our profit. Great trade. Right? Great trade. I know a lot of you guys probably don't believe me. So let me open it up. Let me open up the private Twitter account. I'll actually show you the actual trade calls that we actually called. These are all real trades that we did in the Forex trading room, which you guys will get access to for a whole month for free when you take advantage of this course. Okay. All right. Let me show you. Hold on. Okay. So check this out. Check this out. The Euro Swiss trade I was just talking about. Euro Swiss. Put your buy order here. Here's the stop loss. Right? Just yesterday. Look what I posted there. Euro Swiss. Take profit. Step by step. Hey, I'm raising my stop loss on Euro Swiss. That's also posted over here. Right? And every single day in the Forex room, here's the best part. If you cannot make it to the live Forex session, every session is recorded. And I post a recording of the Forex session the same day in the Twitter account. So if you cannot tune in live, you can always watch the recording. Okay? Let me show you another one. This the Aussie CAD, right? Let me show you that. Aussie CAD trade. This one I'll also posted. Okay. Gotta go back and take a look here. All right. This Aussie CAD. Where is it? Where is it? There you go. There it is. There it is. Aussie CAD. All right. That's a lot of trades. All right. Let me see here. There you go. Aussie CAD. Buy stop order 94.91. Okay, 94.91. Where's 94.91, guys? Let me move this yellow line. 0.9491. That's it. That's the trade. In this channel, we got a lot of resistance here at the yellow line. That's where we bought it. Popped up. Take a quick profit. Done. Right? Let me show you another trade we did. This is the Aussie New Zealand dollar. Look at Aussie New Zealand dollar. Downtrend line. Downtrend line. What's stopping you from shorting here? Right? Then look what happens. Finally breaks the downtrend line with a nice green candle. This is where I bought it. Right over here. Look what it did after that. Green, 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 green. Take your profit right over here. Make sense? Simple technical analysis, guys. It's almost so simple that people won't believe me when I tell them this. Simple technical analysis. Let me show you this Aussie New Zealand here. I'm actually going to search it. There you go. On 5th April, Aussie New Zealand, take profit. All right. Posted about this trade. There you go. Aussie New Zealand. Here's a buy stop order. Okay. How bought it below resistance? No. What we did is once we saw this yellow line, I put a buy order right above the yellow line. So let me show you. If I drill down to a smaller time frame, look where it was actually a breakout pattern. See this? So this is the resistance, the yellow line. Can't get above it. Can't get above it. Can't get above it. Remember what we talked about yesterday? Right? But the buyers are slowly stepping up. So soon as it broke above resistance, that's when I bought it. And we got a nice candle. And from there, look what it's doing. It's riding the white line, which is the moving average. Riding it, riding it, riding it. I got out a little bit early though. I got out right over here when it started to look like it's going to pull back. So I think this is where I got out, right over here. So I didn't catch the whole move, but that's a great trade. Buying this breakout and riding it all the way up there, right? This trade was about, not much, but still ended up making like $600 in 2 days. So, that's example of simple technical analysis, okay? Let me show you some more ideas. This one's going to blow your mind. Aussie New Zealand. It's been stuck in a range all of 2019. Okay? All of 2019. Look what it's doing. Goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down. So when it's already done it twice, it's in a range. Right? So now what's stopping us from buying here? What's stopping us from shorting here? What's stopping us from buying here? It's actually setting up yet again. It's setting up again, guys. You can actually sell this currency pair again, right here. When it gets below this moving average, sell it. When it comes back down, buy it. It's not that hard, right? Once we have these two touches, we draw the trend line. Now, what was stopping us from selling it over here? We already know this is support. What's stopping us from buying here? Right? Nothing. It's only that most people are not confident enough in their technical analysis. Here's another trade that we did. This currency pair, this is a Swiss yen. We already know this area was support. When support is broken, it becomes what? Resistance. So it came back into resistance. And we also have our blue line, which is the 200 period EMA. 200 EMA. So we have the 200 exponential moving average and resistance. I shorted it right over here. Few days, comes back down, take my profit. Then guess what I did next time, guys? Anybody want to take a guess what I did when it came back up again? Anybody want to take a guess? I sold it again. Right over here. Next day, big red bar. I'm like, I'm taking my profit. I'm out. Right? And I gave this to the trading room yesterday again. I said yesterday, I told the trading room, sell it here again. Today, nice red candle. Simple technical analysis. It's so simple that people think I'm crazy. We talked about buying the Euro Canadian when it broke this trend line. Look what it did when it broke the trend line. Straight up. Take your profit. Now, when it comes back up, we got a double top. Sell it right over here. Sells off. Okay? Now it sells off, but now look where it sells off to. Where it bounced here previously. Let's buy it here. It goes up. It's crazy. So that's what I mean when I say Forex markets are technically very sound markets. They adhere to technical analysis really, really well. So once you learn how to do that, you're going to be well. Okay? You're going to do really well. So, again, this is just a sample, right? I go over exact way how to trade these in the course, right? So in the course, I'll go detailed, step by step on where to place your buy order, where to place your stop loss, where to place your target, like literally step by step, how to set up your charts. Like it's A to Z. So, oh wow, it's already 8:15, guys. Jesus, we've been going for an hour and a half now. Wow, time flies quick when you're having fun, huh? Time flies quick. We've been going for, wow, yeah. I'm checking on YouTube. I've been talking for an hour and 46 minutes. All right, I gotta go. I'm hungry. I gotta eat dinner. I'm really hungry. But let me go over one more trade. It's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna blow your mind. US dollar Thai baht. What is this pattern called? I think it's called a bull flag, right? I don't care what it's called. Because when it breaks above resistance, I'm going to be a buyer. Blows past, comes to the next top, take your profit. Comes back down. Now that bull flag that acted as resistance, now acts as support. We bought it here. Comes back up, sold it here. Don't believe me? There it is. US dollar Thai baht. Raise your stop loss, I say. US dollar Thai baht. Take your profit. Right on the Twitter account. All trades we've done. Let me show you another one. One more. Just for good measure. Just to make it clear to you guys. Alright? Okay. So this is a Euro Mexican dollar. So Euro dollar Mexican dollar. Okay. Now we see here, if I zoom out on my chart, what do you see here? Euro dollar Mexican dollar bounced here once. Bounced here twice. Okay. Bounced here 3 times. Bounced here 4 times. Bounced here 5 times. What do you think I did when it bounced here the 6th time? We bought it. It went back up. We sold it. Quick profit, quick moves. Not looking for home runs. Not looking for home runs. But this trade was another $1,000 trade. And it lasted 2 days. Lasted 2 days. Okay. Now we're actually looking to short it. Right. So in the room, we're actually looking to short it now because this is important support and it's breaking it. So it looks like it's going to get its way down in here, which is going to be another $2,000 trade. So here's another one that I'm probably going to do in a couple days. Short it here, place my stop loss right above it, cover it down in here. So that's another trade we're looking to do in the Forex room. So again, I hope that makes sense to you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed today. How did you guys find today? Was it helpful? Did you guys learn something today? Did you guys learn something today? Yep. All right. So the whole goal that I have with this 4-day workshop that I'm doing is to simplify trading. Do not complicate your trading. Do not have a lot of indicators on your chart. It's not going to work. Okay? What works is simple technical analysis and a proper, precise plan of how you're going to trade it. All right? So I'm going to leave you with this, guys. Here's the link. If you want to sign up and take advantage of this deal, you can do that. All right. As I said, we only have 10 spots for this offer. After the 10 spots are taken, the price is going to be $16.85. So today, that's the best I can do for you. And I hope you enjoyed today. And I'm sure, you're going to want to take this course. And you're really going to enjoy the results and the benefits you're going to get from this course. So you're really going to want to take advantage of it. And you're going to want to sign up for it. Because, I can't wait to work with you. I'll definitely help you out as much as I can. Okay? So I hope to see some of you guys in the Forex room, right? I hope to see some of you guys join us and see you guys in the Forex room. And, yeah. And I honestly, here's my... Again, legally, I can't make this claim. But honestly, I will go as far as to say, if you join the Forex room, you take some of the trades, you're going to pay for this course itself. Seriously. I think if you stay in a month that you're in the Forex room, you'll make back what you pay for this course 10 times over. All right? That's my promise to you. Okay? So on that note, everybody, I got to head out. It's already 8:20. I haven't even had dinner yet. I'm going to go out and eat probably some burger. I feel like eating junk food today. So I'm probably going to do that. And I think I've lost my voice too. Talking for 2 days. Wow. All right, guys. So, again, thank you everybody for tuning in here. Okay. Let me do here. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed today's session, and I can't wait to work with you, and take it from there. I'm sitting here in my office. Turn on the lights. It's too bright. So I'm sitting here in my office, and I hope you enjoyed today's session, and I can't wait to work with you and get you the results that you need. All right. So I'm here. I'm gonna drop my email in here. If anybody has any questions about this, you can always email me, and I can happily help you out for that. All right. Take care, everybody. Have a nice one. Take care, guys. Have a good one.